Okay. All right. I'm testing to see.
What if you could make a song using only your voice?
I'm testing to see if things are okay here. For me and see if how is my screen recording? Is it clear? All right. My live session, is it clear, please? Okay. Can you hear me clearly? And is everything okay? Can you see my screen clearly? Can you see my screen clearly? And is everything okay? And are things running smoothly? My VS Code right now, and I hope everything is clear right now, and things are just fine. All right. Okay. Is this live test very fluid? So I'll pick a class of logo, and then now let me come. So someone was saying if you can change this nav to header, of course we can use header. We can use header, header. We can use header, but then the ending tag must be at the ending of the ending tag must be at the ending instead of it being nav. If you begin with Ctrl+S to save that, and then let's come to the header, Ctrl+C to copy, and Ctrl+V to paste it here. Just say header, header. All right, so we say a background color of, let's say, a brown color. Okay, but the website has no background of white. The website has no background of brown. So let's check and see if we have it reflected. All right. Okay, so we have it here. This is the website navbar. Then we have okay, so we have so let's set the display of flex. All right, so this is in 1Q. No, so now let's give it a justify content space between. All right, so this will be at this side, this will be at that. Now we want to give them align items of center, align items center, align items of center. Then we'll pick the logo class dot logo. Then we say display of flex, and then align items center. All right, and then here to the nav links, we'll take it, let's copy, then let's put a dot and then open a bracket, close a bracket. Let's say the display of flex. All right, we check, and then they're supposed to line up dot nav links ul. Okay, let's point towards the nav links, the ul items, and let's see, and then we'll point towards the li items. Refresh dot nav links, and then we'll point towards the ul, save, and now made them to be in line. You can now say gap, a gap of let's say 25 pixels. All right, that's getting a gap, and then let's close that. ul, we say ul li. So the list style type, say none. You don't want any list styling. And then let's give them a color of, let's say, white. All right, color of white, that's okay. And then this particular, let's give it a class of the let's call it login. Okay, login. Copy. Now dot the login, let's now come, let's say display of flex. All right, but then let's say we want to give it a color, a special color of, let's say, white, FFF. That's okay. All right, then we want to put this one all into what? A padded container. So we'll create a container class over here. Create a container class here. Say dot container. Okay, dot container in small letters, container, and then still in caps, dot container, and then we'll open up. Then we'll say, that one, we want the width should be 80%, and the margin, we say 0 auto. All right, nothing has happened. So when we apply the container to somewhere, everywhere, you should have that this one has a class of this. So inside the header, I want to add a class of our container. Container. Press S to save that. All right, but then we didn't want the items, the nav itself to to be padded. That's the issue. So we can give the whole of, okay, we can leave it as such, as far as we didn't want the header itself to be to be background colored. We can take it off anytime at all, so that you can have the text go back to a color of black. Okay, color of what? So we have set the color somewhere. Inside the nav links UL, just set the color to black. Okay, default black, and then this one to send it to a color of black. That's fine. So this is okay, and I believe that it's not latent. I hope it's not that laggy. No issues. I'm using my OBS for my live stream, and just I don't know, it's just fine. OBS is working pretty well. You can see. So this is it. And for the home page, we are going to create a special. As it blur down, we're going to create a special class, and then keep. We're going to create a special class, and then we'll keep. Yeah. So we'll put all of that in one special. So let's say dov header dash items. The header items, hit on tab to split them up. Okay, now we're going to have a special div, and that div will be the one to keep our H1. We create solutions for your business. So let's do that. Have an H1, and then we say we create solutions for your business. All right, jump out of that H, and we'll create another P tag. Okay, so that one we say some lorem 60 will do. Some lorem 60 will do. All right, and then we have an anchor tag, and that one we're going to put inside the link up now. Link up now. Okay, so check inside, everything has come, but then we want to create another special div. All of them are in their own div. What happened to this one here? Oh, so this is a div, and then all of them are going to have their special div. All right. Okay, and I believe everything is just fine. So this header items is the parent class, which you have another one. Let's call right dash image. Okay, you can tap to open it again, and I'll put the image inside. Nicely, img. Press on tap, and I will say we'll bring in the cartoon picture. Check in the website again. It has come. Now we can now go ahead and do the styling very quickly. All right, so we'll say for the whole of this header item, let's copy that, come to the CSS, and we have to paste it inside there. All right, paste the class name, and I say the display, set the display to what, flex. All right, and then not a jump, but then you have to specify the width for this item. Okay, we say give it a special class of, let's say, left items. Okay, left items, and then we are going to pick it up. Let's come to our CSS, and then let's call it that class, and then let's give it a width of 50%, a width of 50%, and that will also do. Now that's occupy 50% of the screen, leaving the rest for the rest. Now we want the whole of this, our entire items, which are all inside the header class items, we want all of them to also occupy just from 80% of the screen. So for that reason, we'll add the class called container inside. Save, and then good, they have come to the middle small. Then this H needs some breaking. we create brick solutions for brick. So let's come, we create, add a BR there, press and tab, solutions for, say brick, Control plus S, let's say. We create solutions for, then solutions, the 4 is gone, FOR, put it there, let's go. Okay, we create solutions for your business. So the left items, we will take it and then come down and then dot say, all right, the left items, and we are actually targeting towards the H1. Okay, so say H1, and then we are going to say font size. You have to grow it. Font size, just say like 50 pixels and see if that's gonna be okay. Good growing, but I would prefer, let's say 90, more bigger than expected. 70 will be fine. All right, 70 is just fine. And I want to change the entire font family to Verdana. So let's come to the CSS, close this up, we don't need it. Come to the CSS, to the topmost top, you can, and then it is to go down, make some space. Let's say universal selector, say font family, 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 just say Verdana. Or even sans serif is beautiful. Sans serif font is just nice. All right, everything has become very cute, and the p tag also needs some styling. And then the word solution needs a special brown color. For that reason, we'll come into the HTML, and then where it says solution, put a span there, SPAN, or just say remove the word solution. Remove the word solution. Just put span, SPAN. Okay, press on the tab key, and then place the solution inside the span that you just created. Go and check. Nothing has changed. Okay, but I will give that span a special class. Press equal to, and then say solutions. Control S. Now let's come to our CSS and then give that particular span classes the solution, say dot solution. All right, and then say color, and then you want to change the color to, let's say FFF, and then you want to change it from FFF to something different that you wished. Then you want to send it to the orange family over here. Control plus S, go and check, and then solutions has to change accordingly. Oh, what happened? Save, and then yes, solutions. All right, then we have to call this class name left items, and then before you call the solution, so that it can be pointed. Okay, so let's point towards the left item before. I didn't get to copy it, so we'll call come on, Control Z here. Control Y to do. So we'll call the left items first. Control C. I'm gonna replace all of this. Okay, so dot paste it there before now call the solution. Come and check and see. If it doesn't, then you have to point to what the topmost class items. So you have to point to the topmost class, point to the innermost, then the next one. Point to the one that follows. Dot paste, and then the color. The H1 with the class of for solutions is not responding. Let me see. Header items. We have point towards the left items. Yeah, can we point towards the left items and then class of solutions? What type that well? See, solutions is not spelled well. Like, that's why now it has not applied. Spelling is very, very sensitive. So, and then this needs to be closed as well. Double close. Let's come down. All right, so we create solutions, and this has to also come down. So we have to shift the whole of these header items down. So these header items, where is it? Over here. The header items, give it a display. Can we say position? Okay, say position of relative. Let's say top. We give the position of relative, it still stays there, nothing changes. Okay, but then you can now start adding, say top, a top of, let's say 40 pixels, and see how far it jump. Boom, things have moved downwards. You can still make them move downwards even more. And these h items, there is so much of line spacing, so we'll point towards you say left items h1, okay, dot left items left dash items, and we're actually going to point towards h1. All right, and then so let's say give it a line height, line dash height height, line height of, let's say, 1.2. 1.2 minus is to suggest 0.8. All right, even more close. That's more closer. You can give it a line height of 1.1. It's okay. Right, at least being close. And now even the p items to need a little bit of, stretching up part of things, and yeah, so we'll give down to a line height YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain. It's not receiving enough video. Okay, let's go. All right, we can carry on. 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 So yeah, we can carry on. Okay, that's fine now. What is next? The next is to target there. So the same left items dot left dash items. We will say left items. We will say we are pointing towards the p item. We are pointing the p. Oh, p. Then we say line height. Line dash what height dash HEI line height, and then let's give it a line height of 1. Let's see. Okay, make it to grow, let's say 2.5. Let's be careful. So let's go to 1.4 or something or so. Fine. I really want to open them up. 1.6. It's okay. It's okay. But then I even see it stretching too much. 1.3. It's okay. This is fine. Okay. No, so change the color. Change the color to a gray color. Say gray. Okay. Normally the p text in a website are normally gray colored. Okay. And then you have to give them some font weight. Okay. Your font weight of, let's say, bold. Make them bold. That's fine. But they look actually too bolded. Font weight of 400 will be okay. It's okay. Then looks like the line height for the H is still a lot. It's okay. This is not fine. Okay. And then the P item, the margin top, the margin is there. There is a margin. Let's say 0. Removing the margin at all. Yeah. It looks like the H itself is the one having a margin. The H itself is the one having a margin. Oh yeah, the H has a margin. That's fine. Then H has a margin. We can leave it as such. Okay, it's not just bad at all. Okay, the margin top and bottom for the H is just perfectly okay. And then we can now start the CT, the call to action button. We can start the call to action button. We can start the call to action button. And this particular logo that we start, the logo. I don't know if this is working. All right. Can you hear my voice? Is everything clear? All right. Can you hear my voice? Okay. It's fine. Everything clear. All right. So the logo too needs the logo, and then the logo will point towards the IMG. The logo that will point to IMG. Where is the logo.img? Let's give it a border. Let's give it a border. A border of, let's say, 2 pixels, and want the color to be, let's say, gray. It should be a solid one. So we want to change that gray to orange color. Of course, we just wanted to bring a color selector. Okay, Control+S to save that, and then then we will say border radius. Border radius, that's radius. Border radius of 50%. That'll be fine now. Circled. And even that particular circle won't actually, let's say, very heavy border weight. So let's say 5. Making it more bigger. Man, the weight is too much. Can bring it to, let's say, 3.5. Okay. Alright. Okay. This is perfectly fine. And then the login or the sign up, which is the one which is this one, the login, can give it a background. The login, that login. Give it a background color. Let's say this orange you do. Give it a padding of top and bottom, 8 pixels, left and right, let's say 12 pixels. Okay. Alright, looks like it's very big. So you're gonna bring it down to, let's say, 6 pixels to do. Checking and then 4 pixels to do. Padding. Alright. Okay. And then we'll give it some styling. Some border radius. Border dash radius. We do border radius. Border radius. B-O-R-D-E. Border dash radius. Border radius you do, let's say 10 pixels. If possible, let's say 14 pixels. Okay. Pixels to do. Okay. 20 pixels. To really increase this thing, making it more. But the color should not even be there at all. Because black color on orange is not feasible. Alright. Refresh. After the login. Then the color. The color. Specify. Make it FFF white. Okay. FFF for white. I will do. Okay. Okay. Now we can now style this one here. Okay, so let's say you can see this this one here called let's say the one keeping the anchor tag said left items a dot left items dot left dash items is a. Should give it all of this button styling. Copy. Let's give it the styling of this. Paste them. Alright. Sit over here. And of course, let's give some cool padding to make it grow. Padding, top and bottom, let's say 12 pixels. That's okay. But then this has to go down. So when you target the P items, give them a margin bottom. Yes, you can also give that one to a margin. Margin dash bottom. Margin dash bottom. We'll do 10 pixels. Margin bottom of 10 pixels. Yep. Okay, we'll close this here. Okay. All right. Margin bottom 10 pixels. Make this 40 pixels. Okay, it's not going down. And the AI items, text decoration, make it none. All right. So it's okay now. I don't know if everything is okay on the YouTube. Whew. All right, we'll catch up for tomorrow's class. And I believe you join. Yeah, we'll catch up for tomorrow's class. All right. So bye-bye.